It's a big ass cup. Yo, what up? What up? What's good?
What up, people? What up, YouTube?
What up, YouTube?
Hey, can I get a cup thingy?
A coaster?
Yeah, that. Thank you.
Just get him a plate.
No,
It's a big ass cup.
What's up?
Good shit. Damn. All right, we're gonna start off with Kev.
Yo, Kev got gay TikTok.
Oh yeah. So yeah. What's the You know how like there's news feeds, like depending on what you watch, not even just on TikTok, like on Facebook, on YouTube, like they like a recommendation page.
Yeah, that's like a web, like
his recommendation page has to be wild, yo. Because he sends me the most
homo shit.
Yeah, but he's like, yo, this is how I picture you and Juan.
That's
but it's like, but that's even worse. Like
that is.
Why are you picturing us at home?
You're sitting home watching TikTok, picturing two other men.
Yeah, thinking of two other men while they're doing such shit.
If that doesn't make you sound like gay Kev, I don't know what.
Yeah. Shout out to gay Kev.
Gay Kev, keep it up, bro. I see you.
That shit is funny as hell, yo. Because if you go through my messages, like he sends that shit often. Like he just sent that one right now.
Kev, you got cut it out.
Kev, man.
Because I'm
we
sure
got questions.
You be meeting your boys like that.
Yeah.
Them handshakes you be doing with your homies. I don't know,
up, yo. I'm saying it's me and Juan.
Yeah, you trying to blame me for that shit. You ain't getting that one off, dog.
Yo, Kev, we got questions, bro. Come on. We need him here. He said he'll come through.
He don't want to be playing that. He be scared. Talking about we gonna make fun of him.
Yeah, that's true. He don't call nobody unless
Well, I haven't spoken to him in months.
He talk about you all the time. Or he asks about you all the time.
Yeah, he has because I haven't spoken to him in months.
Oh yeah. What's up, Kev? That was the same incident with getting a haircut. He won't go see Paul unless like one of us is there. Like the fuck?
I mean, it's your haircut.
Nah, but
I ain't gonna cut your hair, bro.
Yo, it's a motherfucker. All right, so yo, you been paying attention to music?
Listen to the Pop Smoke album.
How was it? I didn't.
It was pretty good. It was a pretty good album.
Yeah.
I feel like Kanye West was a lot on that.
Was he credited on it?
I don't know.
I don't know, like who
but
was
the one song he got 2 songs with Pusha T, and I like both songs.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know that because I know 50 didn't do this one.
Nah, I don't think 50 was involved with this one.
So to me, I felt like there wasn't as much
like hype.
Yeah,
I feel like it was like a last minute drop. Like
that's what I felt like. I was like, oh shit, the album dropped, and then I heard a single, and then
which one you heard?
I don't know, something about what's
My
the one
Mom
on the
Made It.
radio?
My Mom Made It. That's the one with Kanye and Pusha T.
I didn't hear that one.
That's just hard.
There's something with Nikes.
Or
is that an old song? Like what am I?
I check my Nike check. Nah, that's
shit.
old.
Okay. Well, that's what I've been hearing on the radio. So, I have no idea what's going on with that. But you heard the Royce the 5'9" and Lupe shit?
Nah, were they verses?
Nah.
Is that what it was?
So
did they go verse for verse on these songs or?
No. They got like a little beef going on. So it started a couple weeks ago. You know, because they had a podcast together. It started a couple weeks ago, like just a little, you know, just a little back and forth. And Lupe did like a 9-minute freestyle on a live. He's just rapping, just walking around, just rapping, just, you know. And the other day, Royce drops a 7-minute track, 1,453 words. He killed it.
He counted every word?
Yeah. He killed it though. Like on a lyrical standpoint, like he went off. You get what I'm saying? But it didn't sound like a diss track, and it was supposed to be a diss track, because he was like all over the place. Like he dissed Lupe, but then he like said something else, and then he was going here. Then he was like all over the place. So as a song, sounded amazing. Like he was flexing his lyrical muscle. You get what I'm saying?
So they beefing?
Couple hours later, Lupe drops, and Lupe went the fuck in, yo, on a freestyle.
Okay.
Like it was freestyle all the way, and just went for his head like the whole 6 minutes, bro. just nonstop.
But is
digging
it,
deep,
is it,
bro.
Is it
I'm
a friendly
sorry.
battle or
Huh?
is it a friendly battle or are they getting at each other? Like bad business.
I feel like it's more than just. It's not friendly. It could have been, but the way Lupe went in, there's no way Royce heard it and was like, "All right, we're gonna be cool after this, yo," because like he disrespected like his whole legacy. But a lot of it was facts, man, because if you think about it, Royce has been out since the late 90s. He's never had like that pop off.
No.
As great as he is.
I still feel
Solo
like
career, group career.
I think he's still like an underground rapper.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is because
And he's never been commercial, so it's kind of like
right. Yeah, so he's never had that commercial breakout.
But I don't think that ever been his aim neither though.
I don't think so either. And but to me he's top tier. He's amazing. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like he approached this one wrong. Like if you
Royce did or Lupe?
Yeah. Nah, I think Royce approached it wrong because if you're gonna diss someone on the track, make it a track. You get like make it a diss track. Make it like I get what you were trying to do. You're trying to see. You were trying to show how well you can rap, and people know you can rap. Like, you're one of the nicest. But that wasn't the whole point. So then when Lupe came back on a freestyle type of vibe, like type of track, and was just going for you. But Lupe's not a slouch either.
Nah,
like,
Lupe.
Nah,
Yeah. I mean, Lupe been quiet for the past few years too, though.
Yeah, I mean, well, Lupe does a lot of underground shit. And then he does other shit. Kung Fu artists and all this other shit. Like,
yeah, because he haven't. What was the last LP he came out with?
Well, LP, it's been years. He's done little mixtapes with like 5 tracks, 6 tracks, 7.
Like
you know what I'm
EP.
saying? It's just like little shit. Yeah, like, but you know, like his style is not just like he mixes a lot of sounds.
Yeah, but doesn't he consider himself a backpack rapper or something like that?
Nah, he never did. He never put himself in that category.
I mean,
that's the category people put him in just because.
I mean, he's a pretty good lyrical guy.
He's really good, yeah. And really competitive. And he's been waiting for this shit. Like, he's been waiting for a challenge because, what was it, like 10 years ago? When Mos Def was trying to challenge everybody. And he was trying to go up against Lil Wayne and anyone who was popping. And Lupe was like, yo, come after me. And he spit a couple bars and Mos Def never like responded to him. Like he's been waiting for a challenge for a long time. No one's really called him out though. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole different level of respect too, because when you're looking for it, you're not ducking from it. You're telling people like, yeah, come on, like battle me, battle me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and no one's calling you out. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
People
so
might be afraid.
Well,
I mean, it shows that they're afraid.
Right, and a lot of people aren't on that level to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make a good song, you can make a good hit, you could be all about hits. But when it comes to this battle shit, that's a whole different like type of like skill and talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you heard about the Tory Lanez shit?
No.
Tory Lanez did another Funk Flex freestyle.
Oh, I saw the. I didn't watch the video. I saw.
Nah, it was fucking. Yo, Tory Lanez is nice though. Like,
yeah, he is.
He's nice. So, but on the last Funk Flex freestyle, he said a couple bars that were Cassidy's from an old freestyle, like from like the early 2000s that Cassidy did. And on this one, he did the same.
From Cassidy?
Yeah, he spit on Cassidy's beats. Couple words from Cassidy's old freestyle, different one. He kind of spit. So Cass was like, all right, like now I'm gonna say something. You get what I mean? Like, so Cassidy went on the gram and was like, yo, I'm definitely Tory Lanez's favorite rapper.
Yeah,
and he posted the clips from the freestyles from when Cass said in the early 2000s, when Tory Lanez is saying it, like a whole minute and some change clip. And Tory Lanez responded and was like, yo, he was like, yeah, like, you are one of my favorites. Like, so what? Like, he's like, yo, I hate how these old heads, like, we try and pay homage and, you know, yeah, blah, 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 whatever. So then Cass did an interview with Hip Hop Uncensored that same day. Like, this shit all happened in one day. And was like, yo, That's not paying homage.
You're
Like, you
copying.
stealing my shit.
Yeah, you copying,
right?
yeah.
And then he was like, you did it a couple years ago. I ain't say nothing. He was like, now you come back and you use my beat, the I'm a Hustler beat, and you spitting some more of my shit, but you're not shouting me out. Like, you're not checking in. You're not hitting me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how is that paying homage? Yeah,
right.
like, nah, you stealing my shit. So they asked him, they was like, yo, would you get on the track and diss him? He was like, nah. He's like, why would I diss myself in a way? You get what I mean? Like, a dude that I obviously influenced a lot. When you hear his freestyles, you hear like the way his cadences are, the way, you know, the punchlines, like he's mimicking the flow that I had like years ago and actually using some of my bars too. So he's like, that's like me battling myself. I already battled myself a couple times. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool. Like, nah, he was like, I would just like for him to check in. That's it.
The Hustler.
The Hustler. You know what I mean? And which, you know, shout out to Cassidy too, because everybody's talk shit about him, but no one gives him that respect he does deserve at the end of the day, because he did influence a lot of what's going on. And it's like this whole battle rap scene, like he's putting a lot back into it. He's starting a whole new shit, because he's like, yo, like these dudes aren't getting paid the way they should be getting paid. So he's working with all these battle rappers behind the scenes, trying to, you know, bring together a team to demand more.
Right.
Because these motherfuckers don't get paid shit. Like, they work for like 3-4 months at a time preparing for a battle.
But these guys are guys that they're underground people.
Right.
You don't get paid shit when you're underground.
Exactly. So, but look how much money goes back into these this battle rap scene. Like, yo, the leagues, they make money. They got the pay-per-views, they got, you know, then this shit's on YouTube, and then, you know, like, some of these battle rappers bring in a couple million views. Like, all that shit counts. You get what I mean? And they got a fan base, and then the crowds are always sold out, and there's so much shit going on. And then you pay the battle rapper like 10 grand. You know, but at the end of the day, without that battle rapper, you don't have none of that. And it's a business, I get it, but I mean, what they're the moves they're trying to make. There's so many things
out there. Think about like these, even a job, a regular job, it's like that.
Right.
Like you be getting sent to go do a job, and a job they charging $1,800, let's say.
Right. And
you ain't seeing $1,800.
No, they're seeing
you get your little hourly
$200. Yep. Yeah.
That's it.
Well, it's like the NBA too. You're paying Steph Curry $400 million, but how much is he actually bringing your organization? You get what I'm saying? There's way more than that.
And well, that comes with sponsors and shit like that too.
Well, right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, without Steph, how big would the Warriors be? You get what I mean?
I mean, they had an all-star team too.
No,
shout out to the Bucks. That team was amazing. That was crazy.
NBA championships.
Like, I wanted to see Paul get his ring, but
all right. So I did, but at the same time, like the Greek dude, Giannis,
you gotta give that kid respect, bro.
Well,
I like the fact that he came. His story is dope.
Nah, yeah, he's humble as fuck.
His story is dope. Like he came from Greece.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he got found in Greece, like, cause he was balling out there, and they were like,
his family's still there.
Yeah. So there was a story I heard on the radio that some lady called in saying that, like, a few years ago, I think it was his rookie year or whatever, he was running. It was below zero, but it was 20 below zero in Milwaukee, and he was running to the stadium, and the lady was driving. They noticed it was him. They're like, oh.
Yeah, like, yo, this motherfucker big as hell.
So they pulled over, like, hey, you need a ride? And he was like, yeah, sure. And apparently, like, she had a small car or something like that. And this dude, like, 6'7".
He's like 7, yeah, 6'10" or some shit like that.
Big dude,
11
right?
maybe. Like, yeah, the motherfucker.
He said he was folded up in the back seat and shit.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
And he was telling them, like, that he ain't have no money or anything, because he just sent all his money that he gotten back to his parents.
Right.
So he didn't have anything, and you know, he couldn't pay for Uber or anything like that. So these people took him to the stadium and shit, and like, but the lady still remembers that, like, he was just a regular dude.
Well, yeah, because he spoke about how he sold his PS4, like, because he's never spent more. He sold the PS4 was like $400 or some shit. He sold it because he's never spent that much on himself. Whatever money he was getting from his rookie contract and all that other shit, he was sending back to the country, because he was like, his goal was to bring his family to the States. Right? You get what I'm saying? So all his money goes there. So I feel like that's dope. And then that injury he had, and like before they played the Suns, when they were playing, I think the Heats, when his knee hyperextended, I didn't think he was gonna come back.
Well, no, because I was watching on ESPN that they were like that they should have rested him the first 2 games.
Yeah.
And then that Sunday he should have came back and he would have been healthy or whatever. And I'm not sure if that's what they did or not. But the Suns were up.
He didn't play the first 2.
Yeah, that's how they should have.
Well, the first one. He didn't play the first one. He came in game 2, but he wasn't really doing much in game 2.
Right,
he only
but they
played
told
a couple minutes.
Yeah, they were like that he should have pushed him to game 3 and then came back and he should have then attacked.
So then game 3 he came and then they won 4 in a row.
Yeah, he killed it.
He dropped 50 points.
Hit 50 points to win the championship. Like, who does that?
Nobody.
He was hungry. He wanted that.
Oh, yeah. They said something about they was going to McDonald's after to get 50 nuggets. I don't know what the fuck that story was. I was reading.
I'd be down for that. I ain't even like I'd be down for 50 nuggets.
Man. Yo, 50 points. Like, bro, that's a performance. MVP status all the way. He got the MVP. But that is, they scored like, what, 109 points that game or 112?
109,
like, you scored 50. Like, that was more than half the, you know what I'm saying? That
That's
was
dope,
a little under half the
But
point.
that shows you that he wanted a little more than anybody else.
Yeah. Nah, man. Yo, show him respect. That shit's
definitely
amazing, yo.
Like, I didn't even know who he was or whatever until this.
I did because Lil
like,
Wayne said his name in a freestyle years ago. Because he was like, because they call him the Greek Freak.
Mm-hmm.
And Lil Wayne was like, I got a Greek Freak. She called me, like, and he said his name. I can't pronounce that shit. But, so that's how I got, like, introduced to who the fuck that person was. Cause I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? You know what I mean? And to me, when an artist says a fucking line I don't understand, I look it up. Like, that's what the fuck I do. So that's how I got introduced to him. But yo, it's crazy, man. It's crazy because they showed him how he looked rookie year versus now. And what people gotta understand too is like his rookie year, that was them fresh out. That's you working out on your own.
And they were making fun of him because they were like that he don't know how to shoot a free throw. And I'm like, the dude scored 50. I don't give a fuck what free throw he missed or didn't.
Shaq ain't know how to shoot a free throw, and look at him, motherfucker. He got like what, 3-4 rings,
Yeah,
bro? Like fuck out of here.
I just learned that he was on was it with what you call his podcast?
Who?
Gilly. He was on Gilly's podcast.
Who?
Shaq.
Oh nah. He was on the gram when they was when he tagged Gilly in that videos them doing the African music.
No. So he was telling he was on their podcast and he was saying.
No, I didn't see that episode. I gotta check that out.
He fucking owns J.C. Penney's. He owns mad businesses, yo.
Nigga, Shaq owns
like a lot of shit. I'm like, oh damn.
And on top of owning mad shit, like he said it, he was like he wanted to show his kids.
Well, he said that some guy walked up to him and showed him like there's a difference between rich and wealthy.
Right. But he also wanted to show his kids it's not all about just whatever your talents is. So that's why he went back to school and got his doctorate degree. Yeah. It's more to it, bro. But he invested his money all over the place and did amazing. You get what I'm saying? And he's on like every fucking commercial you could think of. So
yeah, definitely.
You want to talk about fucking wealthy, like he forever is gonna be a Gold Bond, everything. Papa John's, like the General. He's all over, man. And I respect that, bro, because even at the like life at the basketball, he kept himself so relevant and in touch with everything that was going on. Yeah.
He was actually really emotional about this kid when he won.
Nah, cause it's dope, man. I mean, look where Shaq came from.
Yeah,
same shit.
He's Nigerian too, right?
Who?
Shaq.
Nah. He's from like Newark or some shit, right?
No, he's from Newark. No, he's from Newark, but I think his family's from like Nigeria.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I think
probably. I don't know. That motherfucker, yo. But no, he came from nothing. And I forgot, he said, I don't know what interview this was, but he was like, when he got his first deal, like, he was like, he bought himself a car, he bought his parents a car, he bought his dad a car. Yeah, like, he was like, yo,
he didn't know how to spend it.
Right, and he didn't know what taxes were. So he was like, yo, he went to purchase something, and it was like, yo, you don't have, you're like negative 50,000 or some shit in the bank or whatever the fuck. And he was like, nah, because I did the math and I got a little left over. And they was like, no, because after taxes from that $1 million, you actually have this number. And he was like, oh shit, like.
That's crazy though.
Nah, that is crazy. And then ever since then, he started.
But I have said that before. And it's like these guys get like, people be like, oh, he's out there wilding or whatever. Mm-hmm. But you don't understand that like, most of these people are people from the hood that don't have money like that.
Right.
Or people that don't have money like that. that have made it to these professions and be in the big stage, and all of a sudden they get this big ass purse, and then it's like,
and they think it lasts
what
forever.
I'm gonna do with this purse? Nah,
And
and they're not thinking about the future. They're thinking about that moment.
Right. Well, yeah, they're living in the moment, so a lot of them think the money lasts forever or is going to keep coming in. That's not how that shit works.
Nah, because you could have a height, but then later on it could go down.
Right. So, and he learned that shit the hard way because you got to think about it now. His rookie contract, they paid him up front. Now you broke the rest of the year. That's rough. You know what I mean? Like, you had to live off that, which is a lot of fucking money to live off. It's $1 million, but...
Right, but if you don't manage it right, it's not nothing.
He was in the negatives already.
Yeah. So it's something that, like, I mean, you got to be smart.
You got to be smart. And, you know...
And then he grew into it, I mean.
Yeah,
but there's
now,
a lot of guys that don't.
Right. All right, so that's another thing, too. So now you got guys that just won't grow up at the end of the, like, mentally. You get what I'm saying? And they just keep trying to live a fucking lifestyle. Like, fucking Lil Uzi bought a planet. He bought a planet. My thing is, who the fuck is selling planets? Like...
My thing is, I didn't even know you could buy one.
Yo, I didn't know either until he bought that one. Yeah, he bought a planet. Like but it's like a gas planet. It's called Wasp or some shit.
He made that up?
No, it's a real thing. But my shit is like...
This dude, I feel like Lil Uzi Vert lives in like a fantasy world, like Final Fantasy.
I feel like, you know how those kids grew up watching like anime and shit? Yeah, that's him.
Cause yo, you got the little
dot like the chick from the Titans, you know what I mean? The Raven chick.
So that's where he's getting these ideas from, and
right,
he thinks that's life.
Which to me is like, yo, you're young, and don't get me wrong, Lil Uzi's making money.
He's making bank, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And he's talented, and he's got it. But my shit is like, what are you gonna do with that planet? You can't visit it. You get what I'm saying?
We don't know.
And you don't know who lived there.
What you mean? You gonna evict him?
That's gonna be like,
yo, you gotta pay me rent. I own this.
Nah, like, but you know, a little alien gonna be like, who the fuck said you own this? You get what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother beef.
You think gonna be a shootout?
Yo, he living in the gas planet, bro. Like, you don't know what that man got.
Well, first of all, what is it called? Gas planet?
Well, no, that's the. No, it's
like
full of gas, different gases. Yeah, it's full of different gases. Whatever is the elements that are on that planet, like. You can't.
What planet though? Like,
I don't know. It's called Wasp one something or some shit. Like,
so it's just a little rock.
It's in a different fucking galaxy.
Different galaxy.
Yeah, like the shit they catch on these satellites far away.
Man, he just made that shit up and said he brought this shit. You know what? I just brought one too, man. Fuck out of here.
And but I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
my shit ain't gas though. I got some dirt. I got dirt. I got a little beach.
Where'd you go? Like. Where was the
what website?
What agent you dealt with?
like, hey, so Uzi, we have this gas planet on sale. Sold.
Like, I got it, bro. I'm the first rapper with a planet. Like, all right.
Who does that? That's weird.
So I was like, what the fuck? The diamond shit is wild too because it's like,
yo, he breaded that. Into
yeah, so they put the whole little shit, and now he has that little implant, which is cool until like someone tries to snatch that shit the fuck out.
Nobody's snatching that out. It's stuck in his face.
Bro, anyone can snatch it out. Take a little knife.
Take his face with it. No, like.
I mean, you watch Face Off?
Yo, it's like a few $1 million worth of rock too. Right?
They said, I don't know, he said like 20-something mil.
Who spends that on anything? Like a little rock this big. Because he's not that big, and the diamond's like this big in his head. Like, that's crazy.
That is wild.
Unless that shit gives you powers or something.
I guess that's another way of like. I mean, well, you got to stunt differently nowadays, right?
That's wild different though, bro. What the fuck, get a chain.
Yeah, chill. Everybody did that. Lil Wayne did that for years,
you're gonna put that rock in the chain. It's different,
man.
They don't got $20,000,
$20 million rock. Yeah, that's true. You just put that one diamond on the chain. That's good
you
enough.
Don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's a whole different level of flexing, yo. Like,
that's all I would have did. Kept it moving. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like. Fuck it, show what you got, I guess.
Whoa, pause.
Yeah, I mean, this nigga out there wilding, bro. But he's a young dude making mad money.
Yeah,
he's still making money. He's gonna keep making money. Right, he'll learn that in the future. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of them.
I didn't even know he's from Philly. A Philly dude.
Well, I mean, he own a planet now. That's real estate, right?
Is it?
I don't know.
Who's buying and selling these shits? I know you can buy stars.
I don't know who sold it. Yeah, but how do you do that? A star is a sun in another fucking galaxy.
No, a star. They have this thing online that you can buy a star.
Right.
And that don't even make sense.
Yeah, because how you know that one's yours that day?
Yeah, like
that's what I mean.
That's my. Nah, you don't know that. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's weird. I feel like anything that don't have to do with Earth is weird.
I mean, I just look at it like, yo, people are really fucking bored with their money.
Obviously, you buying something else.
Yeah, because all right, so think about it. Like, you look up at the sky and you're like, I'm gonna buy that, but do you really own it?
No, you don't.
It's not yours. What you gonna do? Like,
you just spent their money. You gave that shit to some bum ass dude that has his website up talking about them selling plants.
Here's a certificate. That one's yours.
Like, there's the picture of it.
Yeah, nah, it's wild, man. It's so fucking wild, man. Like the way people are just. Nah. But yo, whatever. Like, I don't know how it feels to have that much money that you do wild
I don't
shit
either,
like
but I won't
that.
be buying no damn planet. I won't be buying no shit that I can't see.
Right. I feel like the watch game is different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's an investment.
That's an investment. That builds value over the years. So that's different. But see, that's shit that I'll do then. Like, I'll buy a watch. Watches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've had the money, yeah.
Little collection, you know what I mean? Like, something that, yo, in the future you could sell off, like, and make way more than what you actually spent on it. But shit like that, like those NFTs, that digital shit that you buy.
Digital things? Yeah, I think Dame Dash was trying to buy like Jay-Z's and they ain't let him.
Why not?
Because it's like Jay-Z's rights, not his.
See, you're getting too technical.
They've been
trying to keep that man down, bro.
No, but they've been battling for a while.
I know, but let him buy it. It's an NFT. He's still putting money in that person's pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, it's a weird way to look at it because did Dame Dash make Jay-Z or would Jay-Z be able to do what he was going to do anyway without Dame Dash? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Dame Dash has a lot of connections.
Right.
So was it his connections that got Jay-Z where he at?
I feel like it's what...
Like the combination
You
of
can
it?
look at it like his connections is what got him there quicker. And maybe that was the right time. You get what I mean? Yeah, because think about it. Like, all right, let's say Jay-Z was doing it on his own and came out in 99.
Versus Jay been around longer than that.
Right, but that was with Dame. Without Dame, it probably would have took a little longer. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, so he would have never had that relationship. No, of course, it's a lot of hypotheticals. You get what I mean?
Because people knew Jay around in the hoods and shit. Like,
but that was because of Dame a lot too. Dame was the one taking them to the different hoods. Like, if you listen to all the stories, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not just Dame telling these stories. It's other, like when he battled DMX.
Yeah,
like Dame set that up.
There's footage on that too.
Yeah, and Dame set that up. He set that whole battle up.
So yeah, so imagine that. Like, can Jay-Z be Jay-Z without Dame? And then that's crazy.
It is crazy because, like I said, the whole relationship that he had with Big was a big boost for him in his career too. You get, like, he got that cosign from Big. Without that cosign from Big in the beginning, right? But Big wasn't trying to bring him out.
He was never signed to Bad Boy.
Right. So you get what I'm saying? So,
but
now,
he had a lot of his first big hits are with Big.
Right. So now if you dropped a couple years later, Big passed away, where does that put you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's saying if Big would have been around, there'd been a lot of rappers out right now that wouldn't have existed.
True. I feel like that sound would have carried a little longer.
And a lot of somebody else would have been big too, like other people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like maybe the Locks would have been bigger than what they are.
From a Bad Boy standpoint, yeah, they probably would have never been to the Rough Riders.
Yeah, but I think they still would have been like a... I feel like we know the Locks because they're from this area. They're a New York group.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the world feels about the Locks.
Oh, we'll find out August 3rd.
That's different too, though, because Dibs is from this area also. So we can't even really...
I mean, but you also got to think about the Locks run with Bad Boy. That was all worldwide shit.
Yeah, but
like
it was cut short.
Right, it was cut short, but their name still carried on. Like, you can't sleep on the Locks, bro, because they got
legendary, but
they got they have big hits outside of Bad Boy too. That
yeah, absolutely. But
and I mean, we can say, oh, they're more local in this area because this is where we're from.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't argue
it's hard to sit there and be like, oh, well, what can they actually do outside of New York?
Like, I don't know if they've been down in Florida. You hear the Locks, like,
which is why like this whole battle, this versus battle that's coming up with the Locks and Dipset is dope because they're both from New York.
Right,
these are two New York fucking groups, super groups.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So
that
Let's see how much of the
I
world.
would have loved to be there. Though. That would have been dope.
I know that shit sold out so quick though.
I would have been having.
Yeah.
I would have had so much fun there.
Oh hell yeah.
That would have been my shit. That would have been my
shit,
night.
That night is gonna be wild. That's because we know all their songs.
Yeah. Oh man.
Literally
I
know.
mean, I own all
their songs.
I own all that.
Like even
all
their
those
underground
catalogs.
shit, which a lot of the underground music is not gonna be played, but it's just still like all their shit. That's gonna be a great fucking moment, bro.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That was gonna be dope.
And for anyone outside of New York who doesn't know, I mean, they're gonna see the energy. That's just in Madison Square Garden, bro. Like,
and it's crazy because that also shows too. They're New York groups.
yeah.
They showing.
So you gotta do it in
the garden.
You gotta do it in the garden. You can't do it nowhere else.
Yeah, that's dope. That
is gonna be fucking wild. I'm watching it. It's not like on a Tuesday or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm watching it.
Or it's August 3rd.
That I want to watch. Yeah.
Flip keeps
Yeah, I know. Flip running up on Joel's and
August 3rd.
yo, that dude is like one of the funniest motherfuckers, yo.
August 3rd.
August 3rd. He emptied out my man's book bag. He's like, I don't trust
that
you.
was disrespectful.
I don't trust you. And I was telling Cyra like it's because he got caught with a gun in
in
his
the
bag
book,
a couple years ago.
Fucked up.
He's like, I don't trust you. August 3rd.
He was like, yo, flip my shit up. Yo, I'm not playing with you.
Yo, man, I don't know. For music wise, like just the whole hip hop moment. Cause the verses has their ups and downs. I feel like some battles are better than others, and some like
Nah, the one from a few weeks ago was dope. That
With a soldier?
Keith Sweat, and
that one was dope. But they
and
said
Bobby Brown. That shit's odd.
but there was like who was it? Keith Sweat was like in shape though. Like
that man's doing shit. Yeah.
like, but even like vocal, like singing wise, and like they still do this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean Bobby's
been through a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
Now he literally lost like his whole family recently. You know what I mean? Like he's been through a lot.
He lived a while. Like,
So I think that shit was dope for him too, man. To
yeah, it was a moment for him.
yeah, because
a lot of
don't
people
know.
give him the W. I mean, I'm a Keith Sweat fan. So.
Yeah, I gave Keith Sweat that W. And the Soldier Boy shit. Was
I didn't
Bow
watch
Wow.
it.
I didn't.
I don't
watched
really care
clips.
about
I I watched like a part of it.
I'm more of like what's to me Soulja Boy got like 2 songs. Like what battle with Bow Wow got mad shit.
Bow Wow's first like 2-3 albums.
Everybody
hits.
knows him. Yeah.
Well, so that's why I was like, to me, like they was like entertainment wise, they were both fucking hella entertaining. But Soulja Boy is just more of a character. You get what I
Soulja
mean?
Boy a funny dude.
He
yo.
a funny
'Cause
motherfucker.
you talking about Drake?
He a funny motherfucker. But like, yeah, nah.
He said
But-
Drake copied his flow.
Yeah, but he also got like a Drake song that he played, and they said he played that shit like 3 times. He a funny motherfucker, yo.
He said Drake.
You know what's crazy too, right? About like the whole shit with Soulja is that he was on $1 Million Worth of Game on Gilly and Wallows.
Yeah.
And they, he was talking like of all the things he did a lot of shit that a lot of people forget. Like he was the first like YouTube rapper.
Yeah.
Like he's what made trending a thing. You get what I mean? Nah, he was, dude. That was like 06, 07. That's the first time anything like that ever happened.
The dance.
Well, he produced the song, he made the beat, wrote the lyrics, shot the video, edited the video, posted it on YouTube. So he was, and that song went diamond.
Yeah, it was a big song.
So whatever money that song made was, there's no splitting that. That's all in his pockets. That's a lot, bruh.
Yeah, but my man, that bandana he had on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, nah, he wild, bro. He wild.
Like,
He's wild. He's funny as hell.
He had that before he got rich.
But no, he had that swag on that one you were singing. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite songs.
Get my swag on. That's the song.
No,
that's
and
the
he
first
got
song. The other one's Call Me, Page Me or something.
And then he has another song. I mean, he had off his first like 3 years run, he had tracks.
I think he only had like 2. To me.
Nah, he had some tracks. He slowly.
Oh no, he had that Superman. That.
Well, that's his first. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like that shit went diamond.
And that big doom, doom, doom.
And that's all him. So you get what I mean, like, but you gotta think about it. He started that whole fucking YouTube trend, bro, and you can't take that away from him. I don't give a fuck, yo. Like, because that showed other people, like, oh, I could do this. He ain't get a deal. He got signed to Interscope. So he wasn't on a bullshit label. You get what I mean? So think about how many people on YouTube now. Like how many YouTube rappers there are now. It's a lot, bro. Everybody. Even motherfuckers that can't rap do a YouTube rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then like what the fuck? I was watching the Cypher the other day, those double XLs, freshman Cyphers. I feel like every year it's like it's a mission for these motherfuckers just to make it worse and worse. Because yo, these motherfuckers can't
spit.
Yeah, bro, it's so bad, yo. And the crazy shit was like the one that dropped, Benzino's daughter.
She raps?
I mean, if you want to call it that.
What's her name?
She'll Coil Ray. She's like a TikTok rapper or whatever the fuck they call it. So the cypher was like, it was going pretty good. Like the first 3 people did their thing, and then she won that last verse, nigga. She made that whole shit like, she destroyed it. Like she made it so bad that you don't want to rewatch it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, I stopped watching them a while ago.
I stopped watching them a while ago, especially after like Game called all the niggas out like years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it gets worse and worse, worse and worse and worse and worse. But that also goes back to like a conversation like I had with like my oldest daughter. Like the thing about these, like a lot of these newer rappers is that you're gonna get some that are talented. You get what I mean? But you also get some that they go big off a TikTok song, or you know what I'm saying, and that's it. Now they feel like, yo, I'm in the rap industry. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
Well, it's like I forget what guy I just saw. He said that as long was it the baby? No, little baby said that as long as you got a catchy song, like a catchy hook, and the beat goes with it, you got a hit.
Right.
So you can spray with some dumb shit on it.
Right. That's what a lot of them do.
I'm about to come out with some shit.
That's it. We got this shit.
I'm about to shoot a video.
I mean, Lil Baby compared himself to, he called himself like this generation's Lil Wayne. I'm like, nah, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah,
there's no one that can ever be that.
I like the baby though. I like the baby.
The Baby.
He spits.
He does.
He's a real spitter.
So, and now he's catching a lot of heat too. Ever since he did that song with Tory Lanez, now it's like everybody has something negative to say about him. Oh, he sounds the same on every song. All right, he's been like that for the last couple of years. What's the problem now?
But I
you know what I mean?
Like now I feel like he had changed his flow, because I think before he had a gimmick, and he used to come out dressed as a baby, like a diaper and shit.
You sure that was a Lil Baby?
That's what I heard. No, the baby. I heard.
Shit. So many babies.
Yeah, everybody want to be baby.
Everybody want to be. Everybody want to be baby.
Everybody, I would like to be Birdman too. Got a lot of money.
Like, but I don't know. Was it Lil Baby or was it the Baby?
I think it's the baby.
I don't know.
He a wild dude though.
Yeah, hell yeah. I just discovered him from when he knocked that one dude off. He knocked that one dude out.
Oh no, I know about him because I saw some junk that two dudes started robbing him in his house, and he came around and he killed him in the house.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. So
that is wild.
And that one song, he spits that. He like he said something about like, yo, you close the door to like, I don't mind catching another body. I've done it before.
And beat it. That's self defense. Like you came in my house.
Now you in his crib.
That's wild. But isn't like this dude
John Wick?
Nah, they took his dog, bro. Damn, what's this motherfucker? Gucci Mane. They ran up in his house.
You got him.
He tried to bury the dude though. Like that was why he dragged dude's body into the woods and tried to bury him.
I mean,
I think that's why he kind of got in trouble for it in the beginning. Like I don't know how that shit work out there, but
in Georgia.
Yeah, but he was like
a free carry state, I think, right?
Yeah, what they gotta do with burying somebody?
That's
like yo, you killed him in your house. You good, yo?
Wasn't that
that was Jeezy's? Yeah. That's why I like that.
He threw that shot at him.
When they did the verses.
Yeah, he tried to bring it up. Jeezy was like, chill. I'm not.
Yeah, we adults now, and everybody gave Jeezy shit for that. But I'm like, yo, y'all in your fucking 40s. Like,
yeah, like that's chill. This ain't the streets.
Like, it's okay to grow up. You get what I mean?
That's what he just felt. What happened?
Yeah, she felt hard. At the Olympics, huh? Yeah, nah, that whole the baby shit. Nah, but see, I like the baby. I like the Lil Baby too. I feel like he had a good run. Nice too. Yeah, like I feel like he's having a good run.
But don't compare yourself to somebody else.
Right, be the next you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Everybody want to be the dude that already did it.
Everybody wants to be Wayne.
Or the dude that already did it. Somebody that already did that. Like,
like,
stop.
Listen, bro.
I mean, Wayne came out trying to be like Jay-Z.
Wayne has been in the fucking rap industry since mid-90s.
Yeah, I mean.
Like, you know how many years you have to, and mind you,
But it's funny to hear his story, though.
He was having success with the Hot Boys when that shit started to break apart. Because 500 Degrees didn't really have that much success.
That's my album, though.
Right.
Because remember, that's 400 Degrees.
And he did 500.
And
He 100 degrees hotter. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you get what I mean? Like, and then he didn't reach that commercial success to like the Carter 3 again. And I mean commercial success where it's just he blew the fuck back up again. Because the Carter 1 and 2 are my favorite albums.
Yeah, but the 500 Degrees was way before that.
Right. It was a year before the Carter 1.
Yeah.
But no, what I'm saying is when that little Hot Boys era was done.
He had a lot of songs on there, though.
Right. But when that Hot Boys era was done, I'm talking about commercial success.
No, he had
Carter 3 was commercial success.
Yeah, the whole album.
You get what I mean? And that's probably like my least favorite Carter album.
I like all.
You know what I mean? Like, no, if I had to pick a top 5, that'll be like probably like my bottom 4 or 5 when it comes to the Carter, the 5 fucking Carter albums. But regardless, at the end of the day, we're in 2021. This motherfucker's still rapping his ass off.
Yeah.
Like, and
I think he just dropped a freestyle last night.
Oh, word?
Him.
Check it out. I heard him on that Polo G song, and I'm like, this motherfucker's still spazzing, bro.
Like three dudes. I think it's Drake, him, and somebody else.
Nah, I gotta check it out.
I saw it this morning.
But you get what I mean, like, bro. It's to be this new. There's no new era Lil Wayne. Like, that shit'll never happen.
Nah, it's Lil Wayne.
There's not gonna be anyone on that level. This motherfucker got like a million songs.
His
bro.
stories is dope though. Like when you hear other people say it, like Juvenile.
Yeah.
Like he was like, yeah, this kid was like mad talented.
Yeah, from the rip.
He was like, he was the kid.
He was always
He
focused.
walked in and he was like, yo, he had something different than everybody else to the table, but he wasn't allowed to curse in the beginning.
Cause he was like 13, 12,
Yeah.
13.
Now his mom was like, yo, Sita was like, yo, he could ride with y'all, but I don't want him cursing. And they made sure of that. So they said that they have songs that they have made, but he cursed and they never put it out. So there's songs out there from that.
Oh my god, bro.
Like I'm sure Manny Fresh got mad shit. I bet.
Oh hell yeah. Well yeah, and Baby.
I bet you Manny Fresh got
Baby
so
got that
much
shit in the vault.
So that's nuts.
Nah, it's crazy, bro. He was young as fuck. Anyway, he's not even 40.
And he be saying some wild shit.
He's not even 40.
I feel like he's the only rapper that could say words and put them from today, and then make you be like, what is that? And then you look into it and it's something else. And you're like, oh shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the kind of rap that I like. Like, yo, make me think, motherfucker. I just don't want it to be. I don't like this as a simple rap, but I never did because everyone I listened to growing up was. You had to do that with their music. You know what I'm saying?
They're like, oh
I was never into the simple rap. You get them? So Wu-Tang made you do it. Biggie, Pac. Like, you had to look into what the fuck they were talking about half the time. Like, what the fuck does that mean? What is this? What is that? You get what I mean? Like, it wasn't just some ABC simple shit.
See, Biggie to me was one of my favorites, because
lyrically,
he tells you a story.
Right.
And he puts you in the story, and you listen to it, and you're like, that's some wild shit. And then where he going,
and he did it with like wordplay.
And he did it, but he just spit. That he's one of the dudes that he just spit. Every song was like a freestyle to him. He never wrote down anything they said. Like,
nah, well,
he used to just go in there and off his head, you just start spitting a song.
Right, but he was very his music was different because rap wasn't his favorite thing. So when he approached the song, it was, he listened to country music, he listened to R&B. Like, there was like when they used to take these long drives, they had to put country music on. So he was one of those rappers that when he created his music, there was melody to it. There was this, there was that. That's what made the song so good, and that's what pulled you in. Because not a lot of rappers were doing that. You get what I'm saying? And then his wordplay was fucking crazy.
And think about the time.
He's a fucking beast, bro.
Like the beats and stuff. At the time, nobody had that.
No one was doing it like that. So that's what made him so fucking great.
Yeah, that's what stood him out from everybody.
You get what I'm saying? But see, that's why when it comes to like Biggie and Pac, like, you can't, like, if you make a top 5, you can't add those two. Those two were so different, and I don't like comparing them because it was two different styles of fucking hip hop music.
There was definitely two different Tupacs.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, the early version, the early years.
Because you can hear the Tupac, the Death Row Tupac.
Yeah. Versus
the earlier Tupac. It's two different Tupacs.
Yeah. And his earlier shit was more.
Because think about it, when he was Ruthless, when he was Death Row. No, when he was Death Row, he was like more violent, more active.
Well, yeah, and more.
Think about his life, like the way his life was going.
Right during that time. And then when you hear him prior to it, he was more like just
vibing,
rapping his ass off on these beats that you're like, damn, who the fuck could rap off these beats like that? Because they weren't doing it. Like the Digital Underground, like they were nice, but their style of rap, he just stood out from them.
No, they were melodies though.
Right, but he stood out so fucking much because
he was a lyrical dude.
He was lyrical. So
these guys were more melody. They were more like
hype,
like hooky, like that hook beat. Like it has a. I think it's called funk. Right? Is that considered funk?
Yeah, I mean, where they were going to it, like
I feel like it was more like funk. Yeah, it's like the funk.
Yeah, music. And they were dope too. Like, don't get me wrong.
No, Digital Underground was dope.
They were fucking dope. You get what I'm saying? But it's just especially like where he was
from that movie.
Where he was, and then think about all the music he fucking put out.
Yeah, and
he was putting out like a fucking album every year from like the 90-91. Like
all the music that's not out though.
And a lot of music that's not out.
Imagine that.
So it's like Biggie had what? A full album he recorded while he was alive. The second album he already passed on that was completed. You get what I mean? But Pac already had like what, 5 albums?
Yeah, he was in deeper.
So it's different, like, because you put your all into like your first 2-3 albums, and it's like, all right, where you go from there? And he was still going up.
It was crazy because I was watching. They were talking about Ray J being involved with all that, saying that he's the one that started the whole beef between the two coasts.
How? He was like fucking what? 10. Like
Moesha's brother.
Yo, Ray J's that dude too, yo. Like, he brother. Funny as hell, yo.
I was like, what?
Nah, Ray J's funny, bro. He's a funny motherfucker.
He's a weird guy.
He's also talented too, man. You gotta give him, like, he can sing his ass off.
Nah, but he mad weird. You haven't seen him, like
recently?
I didn't know he was so involved in the street like that.
Oh,
he's really involved, like
shit that was going on. Yeah,
like, damn, I didn't know he was that deep. Like,
but he just had a different hustle. That's all it was.
I guess so.
He had acting and music. He had acting in the beginning.
Man, Moesha's brother.
Yeah, she was already big, like from singing.
Yeah, Brandy was that shit. Yeah,
she brought him into the Brandy shit, and then he ventured off, and then he started singing and I mean he got some songs too.
Yeah, he got some hits.
Like, so it's.
He made Kim K famous.
He definitely made Kim K famous. Yeah, like I wonder if she thinks about that. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think so.
Nah?
I think she thinks that she succeeded any famous person out there. They're the most famous family.
They are the most now, but
that's ridiculous. Too.
That was because of him.
Right, he started it.
Like even Kanye said it.
From smashing it out. That's crazy.
Like my girl got famous off a home movie. That was a home movie.
That's just crazy.
Like nah, nigga. Like yo, that was Ray J, yo. Nah, Ray J's. Yo, and then he got the headphones. He got mad shit. Like, yeah, man. And his headphones, from what I hear, are actually really good.
I can't.
Raycons. The fact that he named it Ray kind of like throws me off. Like,
why?
Because like you should have named it something else, not something that has to do with your name.
What's the comedian? Something Wilson. Damn, what was his name? Wilson.
Like stand-up comedian or?
Yeah, he does like stand-up. He's on like shows. Yo, he said that. Now you said that, Ray. It reminded me of Ray, the singer, the blind guy. But
Ray Charles?
Yeah, but he reminded me of. That reminded me of the joke. He said, "Yo, why is Stevie Wonder trying to go to Africa?" He said, "Yo, just take him to Atlanta. He won't know the difference." Yo, that's fucked. He said, "Just fly him to Atlanta. He won't know the difference."
That's fucked up, yo.
He said that y'all was dying. I was like, this dude's brutal. And I thought about
I mean, that's true, right?
He is true. He's blind. I don't know where he at.
The whole experience is what you can see.
You can't see it.
like when Jamie Foxx spoke about when he went to Africa the first time. He was like the second he got off that plane, it was like the mustiest air. Like he said, it just smacked his nose.
Damn.
Like, so I mean, that's what's gonna happen to Stevie.
It's different.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's different.
That shit is wild, yo. Nah, you're right though. Like,
the difference.
Take him to Atlanta.
He said, "Yo, just drop
That's
him off in
fucked up,
Atlanta."
yo.
He don't know the difference.
I don't know how people from Atlanta might feel about that. Like,
Just fly him around like a few times and then land in the same spot. How he know he not
Yeah,
home?
what-
Drop him off at a hotel. Take him to a zoo. He won't know
That's it.
if
Word
it's the
up.
jungle.
Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Fresh. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this page with all your friends and family, and leave a comment, positive or negative. Who cares?